Matt and Chris have been together 8 years, but they no longer share their bed with just each other. Meet New York's newest relationship status. Chris, Matt and Cait are a thruple.
The word thruple was just used to describe us since the beginning. We really didn't know what to call ourselves.
Chris and Matt have been together for 6 years before Chris suggested they open up their relationship, and it was then Chris met Cait.
Matt had never had any experience with women before he had met me. Before I met Matt, I had dated quite a few girls. I would say it was pretty even balance. At first he was completely opposed to it, but after a while, he was like, okay, if you want to pursue, occasionally, you're more than welcome to do it, but he didn't want to partake in it. One night we came back home, and then that sort of opened up Matt's eyes and saying, hey, this is actually, kind of enjoyable also. But
it's not that scary.
Yeah.
I would say we have it's a pretty fun sex life.
Both Chris and Cait describe themselves as bisexual, whereas Matt describes his sexuality as homoflexible.
I'm homoflexible, so I like guys. I'm open, flexible to women. I prefer men. I guess I had an awakening after I was in a sexual experience with a woman, and I was like, oh, it is just another body, it's a soul, it's a connection that I can have.
I was in a very, very monogamous relationship for about 5 years before I met Chris and Matt. They opened my eyes to the world of polyamory, and here we are.
But not everything has been smooth running for this adventurous threesome.
When we first got together, I was struggling with the jealousy, with having a very strong connection with Chris, and sometimes feeling frustrated that I would have to split time with Matt. With a lot of that came a lot of insecurity.
And it was a struggle even for me. The insecure part of me is oh, well, Chris loves me more because he's been with me longer. But then he told me, I love you just as much as I love Cait. I was kind of oh my God, I need to come to terms with that.
However, things must be going well, because this throuple have now been living together in their one-bedroom apartment for 2 years, and have even discussed the possibility of having kids one day.
Yeah, as far as kids, I think any child would be lucky to have 3 parents, but we have 2 dogs for now, and we're pretty happy with that.